And so begins episode 4. And yes, we're going back to Heavenly Host in this one.
Well, where else were we going to go?
Yeah, considering last time it was a flashback of a flashback, albeit still don't know if it's canon or not. But, yeah.
I would say the majority of it was.
Yeah, we go from that lightheartedness / creepiness to, well, back to hell.
Just plain creepiness, as it were. Mm-hmm. Wait, are we in the bomb shelter?
We are.
Huh.
It's the prologue to episode 4. Ugh. Yes, in this one, we don't play as any of the two Niners. Instead, this is this takes place from a different point of view. This actually takes place before the events of Corpse Party, before the two Niners ever even got involved.
Well, it looks like our
player character for this is actually a student from Paulownia Academy.
Yeah.
Whose corpse we actually found in Chapter 5 of Corpse Party.
In the deepest bowels of this hell.
Yep. Oh, this track.
And it's Yoshikazu again.
Yep. But yeah, I remember this track when the survivors had to appease Sachiko.
Yeah, I'm starting to kind of remember it.
Yeah, in fact, it is the only Corpse Party 1 track to actually appear in the Cursed Phonograph, as far as I know.
Huh.
And also that one track when we ran to Rio in Chapter 2. Episode 2, rather. Uh-oh. It's hammer time!
No.
No. Oh, dear.
Yes, you were going to be killed.
But she wasn't entirely terrified. Why is that? She's coming to save you? Who's she? Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so.
If you recall from Naho's notes in the original game, Naho had a best friend named Sayaka, and we're more or less witnessing, or at least hearing, her death. Actually, it's a retcon death. Originally, she died of the darkening.
Instead, she gets to die
via the hammer.
Yeah.
Episode 4, Purgatory.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this is the shortest episode of the 7, but it's the most relevant, I think. It begins with a concert.
Oh, actually looks cute.
Yeah, this is her before she went insane. So yeah, Sayaka Ooue. Yeah, she actually is a radio DJ, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. She splits her time between that and school. Twinkle Girls, huh? Yes, this is actually an actual track of the Cursed Phonograph.
Club Beta?
Wow.
I wonder if they have Betamax or cassettes.
I doubt it.
Damn it.
They get more and more attention, as well they should, you know? But yeah, in this episode, this also focuses on, of course, our old friend, Naho Saenoki.
And if you guys recall how she was back then, you're going to be quite surprised of how she is during this chapter. Naturally.
Because we're about to see a whole different side to Naho. A much more livelier side. With both hands in the air like we just didn't care. That's a reference, obviously.
Did they just use the same model?
No. It's the new portraits, actually, for Naho.
Yeah, she actually looks happy. Albeit still has the same...
Well, no, actually her eyes are much more normal.
Well, yeah, as opposed to looking like a dead fish.
Or blank. Now that I think about it, those eyes when she was a spirit, I think more or less was a clue about her being afflicted with the darkening. But
They're
anyway,
the same eyes I had while watching Gundam Seed.
oh, wow, a towel. Nice.
Hey, you can hitchhike across the galaxy with the greatest tool of them all, a towel.
The number one fan. But But yeah, it actually surprised to see Naho in a much different light. Never would have. Never would have.
I see what you did there with a pun.
What? What pun?
The sweets.
Oh.
Sounds pretty sweet to me.
Oh yeah, actually, Sayaka, she's voiced by someone named Mako, I believe. I don't know the relevance of that name.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Not to me, no. But Naho still retains her save from the previous game.
Though her voice does sound eerily familiar, that or, well, they start to blend after a while.
Perhaps so. Background's so similar. Oh boy. Sometimes I really don't get girls. Wait, sometimes? No, most of the time. Anyway. So, why not indulge a little?
After we just had that awesome concert, why not?
Yeah.
If we saw Naho doing that during Corpse Party, we would assume she was drunk.
But no.
Speaking of drunk, kind of tipsy.
But yeah, oh, wait, feline-like personality? But yeah, whenever she's with Sayaka, Naho, well, she has a much different personality than her usual calm and collected one. You'll see what I mean. Hmm?
Oh, that looks normal. Sayaka?
Oh boy.
Why am I detecting... Why am I detecting the inner lesbian in you already?
I wouldn't be surprised.
This keeps happening.
Considering it tends to be common in this series.
Even though that kind of thing is usually looked down upon in Japan.
Voice acting soap operas, online radio? Yikes!
Oh, wow.
As for Naho, radio, ghost hunts, and... Wait, a movie? Huh?
What?
You really get around, don't you? Oh, just an extra.
Free food for you and a check.
Wait, yeah, how did she hear about that? Oh boy. It just irritates her. Oy vey. Yeah, obviously she and Takachi don't get along. So, I wonder what subject she's gonna talk about now. Just to steer the topic away from him.
The cult.
Oh, or something similar. Scary.
Well, I wasn't that far off.
Like I said, something similar. Oh, because anything, imagining anything related to the occult, cheers her right up.
Sounds like Ayumi.
Well,
because she kind of does the same thing, actually.
Sorta. So, Sayaka wants Naho to be a guest speaker on her radio show.
So, she does a bunch of stuff, plus the writing?
Well, Sayaka's no different. Oh, I just need to rebate the line, she was good as caught. Mm.
うちのリスナーさんたちも私たちの関係知ってるから。
Yeah, even the fans want you.
メールがしょっちゅう来てるし、超喜んでくれると思うんだよ
She's
ね。
probably not comfortable with that much exposure.
Hmm.
何より私がナホさんと一緒にラジオをやってみたい
She's starting to sound like a cat now.
Well, then again, she has a feeling like personality when she's around Sayaka. Speaking of which,
Oh no.
この子興味を示したわ。
oh boy.
あとはカリカリで釣れば。
No, seriously, she puts the Neko in Mega Neko.
ほら。あまりナホちゃんの猫に、私は飼い主さんにかける。じゃあギャラは金の猫か？どういうことなんだぜ？
I mean, seriously, I cannot believe this is the same Naho we know from the original.
ナホちゃんの顔がパーッと明るくなる。
Well, she's gonna do it.
ありがとう。
I hope you made that just in a platonic way.
うにゃー。シャー。なんでシャーするのよ。
Okay.
快諾を取り付けた。私はこの時顔いっぱいで至福の笑みを浮かべていたはず。ナホちゃんは今本当に人気があって他のラジオを聞いたりするから。
I have no words.
No, I don't.
一度仕事でも絡んでみたい
I'm
と
totally
思ってたんだ
awestruck
けど、
by this.
こうもあっさり実現するとは。
Wow.
The fuck happened?
スターミルクプリンスペシャルとバターたっぷりパンケーキを食べさせっこしながら楽しんで
Strawberry milk flan? Wow.
いつの間にか時計は
I
10時を
imagine. Let's see, flan is a
そ
type
ろそ
of.
ろ帰ろうかとナホちゃんと二人で席を立ち、そ
That's
のま
a
まキャ
type
ン
of
キャンキャンし
jello.
ながら帰路に着いたの。
Kind of a jello-like mixture. You
ナ
know,
ホ
kind of like
次が恋
how the slimes in Final Fantasy are referred to as flan.
明日行くよ。
Oh,
仕事でだいぶ授業サボって
oh,
たから
she's gotta head back to
せ
school
めて
tomorrow.
レポート出すようにって言われてるの。ああ、なるほどね。うん、さやかも出さなきゃだよ、きっ
Hmm,
と。
she does have a
次、
point.
学校行ったら言われるよ。
Now this looks a lot more natural to me.
まあいい
Okay, I felt like
まあ別休みがなんとか
it honestly felt like we did fall into another dimension.
ああ、そうだ。
Oh.
家寄って響先生の本持ってく？読みたいって言ってたよね。どうせ帰り道だし。
Let's not forget,
借り
in case it wasn't brought up, she actually lives with Kibiki. Yeah, for lodging reasons.
ちょうど私の家に向かう道に
Ah, that makes some
居候
sense.
してる作家のキビキ
Well,
先生
kind
の
of?
屋敷がある。
Well, then again, she idolizes him.
事情があって、
Due to various circumstances.
ここから学校に通ってる。
Makes sense.
先生に
Sorta.
弟子にしてもらうために転がり込んだ。
Like his Padawan.
この子の行動力にはいつも見習わなきゃって思われる。
Please, let's not mention Padawans ever again.
Oh no. Oh god, I can't help it. I can't help it.
やあ、おかえり。
Kibiki-san.
寒くなかったかい？
Yeah, he sounds slightly different, but I think it is the same Seiyu.
君は
おろおろしていた私に目をやり、
Oh boy!
優しくなる響先生が話しかけてくれた。イケメンだ。大イケメンだ。こんばんは、はじめまして。大上さやかと申します。ペコリと頭を下げると、先生は
So yes, the Kibiki residence. That's just what the name of this track is called.
ナホ君と仲良くしてくれてありがとう。
It's a decent
いつ
track.
も君の話を聞いていますよ。
It fits the place.
嬉しいです。私もナホちゃんから響先生のことはいっぱい聞かせていただいています。
Oh, you have?
A laundry list of failed
私
publications,
の
no
失敗談
doubt.
ばかりじゃないかい？
Ouch.
そんな、とんでもない。ねえねえさやか、せっかくだからお茶でも飲んでくれない？先生がね、
Wow.
超美味しいセカンドフラッシュのダージリンを買ってきてくれたの。
Is that Dalla Jelly? Let's hope not.
急な振りにオロオロする。夜遅いし、
You okay,
先生
lady?
に迷惑じゃないか。いいですか、先生。
もちろん。ただ、
Yeah, that'd
お
be
家の方が
best.
心配されるから、
I mean, but
連
then
絡だ
again,
けしておくといいね。
is that there even a curfew in this universe?
Normally there would be.
I mean, seriously, what is the usual time for curfew?
I honestly don't know.
Because it's past 10 o'clock right now, and just what the hell?
No, Naho, you're starting to sound more like Nay from Steins Gate. I know, considering it's the same VA. Her usual cool self, okay.
Yeah, but again, well, she kind of has to when she's around him. Because obviously that's the kind of personality he knows her for. A fusion of Japanese and Vietnamese styles. Damn!
He even has a flat screen too. Which, around this time wouldn't be commonplace, actually. I don't think so.
Anyway.
Oh,
okay. Oh, brother.
I guess Sayaka leans both ways towards the fence.
I guess so. Perhaps.
I sunk your battleship.
Okay. Mere moments later, though. What happened?
What did happen? Explain.
Huh?
What?
No love lost between those two, it seemed.
Yeah, apparently. It seems like Taguchi just happens to have a very bad habit of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh god.
He's like a work of art. Okay.
Seriously, look at the Taguchi, he's like, oh.
That face on Naho just doesn't look right. It looks a little more like what she becomes. There's a deviousness to it that we normally never see.
Okay.
Like, kind of that, like, I'll get you next time.
But of course, for her, her love will be unrequited.
Quite.
Because Kibiki obviously doesn't see her like that. He just sees her as a partner in the business.
A partner in crime. Naho, you're on the same level as Taguchi. I'm sorry for you on that one.
Oh, ouch! A rental video, huh? I wonder what it is. Oh!
I knew it!
Huh? Rachel's 29 years of insubstantial accomplishments.
Oh!
Burn!
That. Oh! Damn, son, you got owned by a high schooler.
Burned, Saenoki style.
おもてなしもできなくてすまなかったね。
You want some aloe vera for that, Taniguchi? Do you want it, Taguchi?
He's already gone.
Damn it!
ひどっ。
またゆっくり
God,
遊
where
び
is
に来
my
てくださ
mind
い。
at?
夜道に
Your
気を
mind?
つけてください。
It's currently in a
あり
safe?
がとうございました。失礼し
It's in
ま
a
す。
bottle.
How do you get it out of the bottle then?
響先生の家を出
I keep drinking.
なほちゃんが先の角まで行ってくれた。ひんやりとした空気がほてった方に気持ちいい。今日一日の楽しかった思い出を振り返ってついでに私はカバンに持っていたトゥインクルの CD を1枚貸して
Well, that's nice of you.
私たちは
And a short hug later, then they part ways.
ナホ君、ありがとう。
ん？
君の見つけてきてくれ
Oh.
た天神小学校の件。これ
Oh.
はすごいよ。
Actually,
これが
thinking back, looking
この
back
取
even,
材が実現すれば
maybe it
世
wasn't
界中の
entirely
オカルト研究を
Naho's
ひっくり
fault.
返る騒ぎになるぞ。たまらない。
I actually take that back actually. It's sounding like more and more it's actually Kibiki's fault.
What the?
A nightmare?
Oh, what's going on?
Something really bad. But no, I think that is the case. As for this, oh my.
お父さん息してないよ。
Wait, huh? That was definitely a nightmare.
I thought it was something else entirely.
Who could say? But no, I actually willing to bet that it actually is Kibiki's fault because, you know, his overzealous attitude.
I could see that.
Because think about it, if it weren't for what he did, it's probably what she could have done, or what she did do, could have been prevented.
It could have been, yeah.
So yeah, if you think about it, maybe Naho isn't completely at fault. Write what down? Oh. Oh yeah, this is from her notebook in chapter 5.
Ah, now we get to read as it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, the Shinozaki estate.
I mean, probably what's left of it.
Probably so. Yeah, something bad happened to her over there.
Ugh.
Very bad. And then we're letting nightmares on top of all that. Oh! She didn't want them to go.
Okay, this is totally a contradiction.
No, more like a complete 180 to what we originally thought.
私の名前はサエノキナホ。
And now it seems like we're in Naho's perspective somewhat.
We are.
依頼者の
So
不
yeah,
安を
she
取り除いたり
investigates
可能なも
phenomena.
のは解決したりしている。私の周りには最近ある異変が起こっていた。
Ever since you
先
investigated
月
the
調査を開
Shinozaki
始した映
estate.
像からそれまで経験したことがないほどの強力な思念体を連れてきてしまったようだ。平たく言うと強力な音量。現地から持ち帰ってきた
Oh,
呪術用の
the
形ろ。
proxy doll.
これがきっと強く作用しているんだと思う。
I don't think you should really get into that stuff, but then again, kind of late for
Oh,
that.
so that's why she hesitated
私が迷ったのは
when she was asked to go on a radio show.
霊にまつわる怪談話は
That actually is a legitimate reason to worry.
私の周りにつきまとっているそれが
Which oddly happened in the last chapter.
Wait, whatever entity had latched onto her? Huh?
ただこの霊は私の体調をむちゃくちゃにしてくれている以外は外に向かって影響を与えたことがない
So
し
far.
私が抑え込んでやればさやかのラジオもきっと大丈夫だと
Now
思
I'm
う
starting to get worried.
This just doesn't seem right at all.
Well, we're seeing a completely different side to the story, you know. It's as if Naho herself was just as much a victim as everyone else. It's just that she got driven insane. Yeah, he's out like a he's out like a light. Oh God. Perhaps.
I could see that.
暖かいでしょう、先生。この毛布。いい夢見てくださいね。
I hear a horn honking outside for some reason. Anyway. He's still sleeping.
Still sleeping.
Seriously?
Still sleeping.
Yeah, she did it for Kibiki.
Yeah, it is a dangerous field in the fact that it can kind of go both ways.
No price would be too high, you felt, if he could succeed in all his endeavors. You know, maybe your theory about her being no match for the spirits at Heavenly House wasn't that far off. She just simply underestimated them.
Yeah, no kidding. And though the thing I wonder is if she had any, other spiritual experience.
Probably so, and definitely so, but not one as strong as one she encountered at that estate.
If it did all that to her, she really shouldn't have gone through with this.
So, they were planning to go without Naho, but she really wanted to go with them, just so that they would have an easier time.
Even though the problem is, it turned into the reverse.
Well, I say it's Kibiki's fault for that.
What's this about?
Just a news broadcast. Huh? Okay, I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything. Oh yeah, this scene is actually a reenactment of EX Chapter 7, I want to say?
Oh yeah, where he walks into the room and finds
Naho's note. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was EX Chapter 7, wasn't it? Yes,
I think it was something like that.
No,
yeah.
it was Chapter 7. Well, it's a slight reenactment with some added lines thrown in. Oh. Yep, that note.
天神町で行った調査のまとめを検討しますと、多分例の方法を逆打ちすることで帰ってこられると思います。
Even though the escape plan turned out to be incorrect.
Well, then again, she didn't know the full story.
今日学校から帰ったら、やはり私も
She
一
was
緒
planning
に
to
篠
join
崎
them,
幸子のおまじないを行います。
but Kibiki went behind her back
本当に成功するかどうか、低めの
just
確
because
率
he
です
wanted
け
to
れど、
protect her.
うまく潜入できれば、きっ
Noble
と
and
いい
all,
ネタゲット
but
できますよね。
If it weren't for that action,
先生のお仕事、
we
第
wouldn't
3
have had
回
what
も編集
happened
部が
in
評
the
価
first
してくれ
game,
たら、
or before
美
then.
味しいもの食べさせてね。
or at least
なほより
anybody that found out about Naho's blog, finding out the research and so on.
Yeah.
ありがとう、ナオ君。だがやはり君を私の仕事のためにこれ以上危険な目に遭わせるわけにはいかないよ。
You're making a grave mistake.
逆打ちの方法は分かっている。天神小学校へは私が田口君と2人で行ってみるから。
Well, Taguchi is trusting, but he is a coward.
うん。
Oh,
I'd say he's a rather chicken heart.
mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of which.
彼も気合十分だな。
So he's gonna leave her a note
よし。
in response to that. Anyway, see you guys in part 17.
See you then.